I would love to jump into 1986, the Great American Bash series. The Russians, you guys had the unbelievable double chain match with the Road Warriors, extremely physical match. I've heard you talk about the chain match before. I mean, that's a real chain. It wasn't gimmicked. There's really no way that you can prepare to have a wrestling match with a chain. Did anyone have any type of injuries in those kind of matches?
You are 100% correct on in that that one, it was a real chain. Two, hard to control a real chain, and so yes, I mean, no matter how careful you maybe tried to be, something was potentially going to happen. Like, for one thing, we used to wrap it around a guy's mouth or whatever, right? Well, it's metal and our teeth are enamel. And so once I retired from wrestling, I had cosmetic surgery only to fix all the different chips in my teeth from the chains. You try to ball it up in your fist and control as much as when you're punching. But again, those little loose links fly around. And so it wasn't uncommon to, perhaps a guy to get what in those days was called a hard way and get cut open from the chain potentially. And then one of the most memorable things, not so much for the stinger, but for me, I had a chain match in Chicago, and one of my favorite things to do is wrap a chain around a guy's neck and run him to the ropes and throw him over the top rope and hang him. Well, unbeknownst to me, he's dangling and kind of kicking his feet and I'm like, wow, he's like really selling this thing. I mean, the fans I'm looking at the fans, like they're really getting. Well, little I know till later, he was about 3 seconds from passing out because the chain, the more he struggled, the more it cinched up around his neck. Now, the key was to get your fingers between the chain and your neck, but it was so tight he couldn't do that. And so he about passed out, and I guess I released it just at the right time so that he didn't pass out. But those are just a couple examples of how really dangerous the chain match could be, but also how careful you tried to be.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't just tell you one of the lasting images in my mind is in that double chain match when unfortunately you received a groin shot with the chain.
Was that the one? And did I do a flip?
Yes.
Yeah, see, that was kind of a favorite move that Ivan taught me. Is hey, have especially as a bad guy, have him do this, and when he yanks it, just do a flip, and man, you can sell that all day long, right? So yeah, absolutely. Those dirty road warriors, stop telling you.
Yeah.